Yoruba stuff. They don't give a damn about you. Yoruba is weary, Olotale family. Otale family, right? Ó ṣe big boy fún ọdún méjì. Pasoki Oṣùpá everybody they praise you and all of that. Ó wá náwó tán, wèrè ló wá kù. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní tó bá ti tán, wèrè ló máa ń kù. Some of you don't even get anything, you don't get any inheritance. Bàbá yín ò ní àwọn ọmọ ìrankíran. Bàbá yín ò ní kí ló ti ń pè kò ní táyà débi kó máa ní kẹ̀kẹ́. Bàbá yín ò ní nǹkan kan. Àwọn majority ọ̀nà ìrankíran ni wọ́n, you know what I mean, but àwọn ọmọ ológun ajẹbíríkì la máa ń pè wọ́n Jẹ̀bú. Ọmọ ológun ajẹbíríkì. Those who blame other people for their misfortune and for their own problems, okay? But themselves. There are Yorubas who knows very well that there is something about us, okay? I am talking about the industrious and then the curious ones among us who really wanted to, the progressives, not these urchins. You know what I mean? These cretins and all that. Bent in spoiling the name of the Yoruba people. The Omoluabis. They call people Omale because of a drug dealer. Papa mi ori iru eri laye mi. You know? So I am happy that there are many Yorubas that way. Itoba bidane no yin. Shebi you be a Yoruba ponu. Even despite all the funding and all that, itoba bire no yin. So kì í ṣe ọmọ àlè. Because ọmọ àlè náà ni, you know, anyway, right? Itoba bire no yin dronukus. Eat the street. And tell whoever you want to go that they should go. Toba lui. Be Lubara. And I hope it happens so that I can have a video to share with other Ronokus who missed the beating. Save Nigeria, be. Here is one of those who have benefited from the rots. The former governor of Bayelsa, preaching constitutional change. We are getting there.
Well, first of all, I want to agree with the position that has been recently canvassed. Well, I mean, this argument didn't start today. The patriots have advanced this argument a long time ago, right from when they had the first leadership in the persons of F.R.A. Williams, Chief F.R.A. Williams, of blessed memory, and then later Professor Ben Wambuize, and down the line till today. So it's not a recent issue. And as you rightly observed in your introduction, some of us, and I inclusive, are of the view, firstly, that this country needs a people's constitution, a constitution that emanates from the people, a constitution that will lay the groundwork for unity, because you see, the constitutional foundation, the superstructure, is what determines even the economics. So, you know, structure that will be built on it, the political systems that will be built on it, the legal system, and then dealing with the overriding issue of integration and cohesion in this country. We believe that the existing constitution is not a people's constitution. It didn't emanate from the people. The 1999 constitution has been severally amended. You know, started as a decree of the military government, 1990. In fact, it was so bad that in 1998-99, when this democratic dispensation came in, even the political players, and I was a state chairman at that level, you know, didn't even have an idea of what the Constitution looked like. I mean, it was that bad. The Constitution was promulgated to take effect from when President Obasanjo, who was elected president, took his oath of office. And that was when the Constitution, everybody read it and then saw what it looked like.
So basically, it was people were kept in the dark.
Everybody was kept in the dark.
That's extraordinary.
So a number of people have forgotten that unfortunate development. That I'm not sure even President Obasanjo, as well as the 36 state governors in 1998, who stood elections under provisions that were made by a military decree, the transition decree, you know, didn't even know the nation extent of the powers that they were going to have. And
That's extraordinary.
The issues, yes, a lot of Nigerians have lost sight of that fact. In other words, what we call as the Constitution today was actually a military decree. You know, so the people never really played any role in the making of what we now call the 1999 Constitution. Actually, a lot of us have the view that it is a fraudulent document, and you can't fault it. Because when in the preamble it says, we the people,
It certainly isn't the people,
certainly
is it?
it wasn't the people. It was the military government at the time, with a few people. I know that there was a constitutional committee, several of them. I mean, the military has a way of doing that. One was led by the distinguished, now deceased Professor Nicky Toby, Justice Nicky Toby of blessed memory, who did a good job. But then, when those recommendations were forwarded, it will only come as recommendations to the then head of state and his team.
Who can pick and choose.
Who can pick and choose.
Whichever bit he wants.
And I know that there was a certain gentleman who played a key role in what has turned out to be this 1999 Constitution, Professor Awalu Yadudu, who at that time was special advisor in the presidency, and you know, people like that. Now, let me put it this way. Not all provisions of the Constitution can be faulted. They did a lot of good work, a lot of good thinking in some areas.
But it's just not representative.
It is not representative of what we, the people, would want as a constitution.
And it is your contention that a new, more inclusive people's constitution is not only necessary, but it'll foster unity in Nigeria, help prevent future conflicts, and possibly help end ongoing ones.
As a matter of fact, not only is a new constitution the right thing to do, not only is it fair, in my view, and in the view of most of us, a new constitution is a national imperative, as you rightly said, for a stable, inclusive, and fair Nigeria. Well, first of all,
you won't need a car to travel. You won't need an aeroplane to travel. You will just say, I want to go to London. And you'll be in London. Whether you believe it or not.
Whether you believe it or not, we would have a new constitution that is ushered in by the beneficiary of the rotten one that is collapsing. The reason why I played you that is just so you know that, yes, they may be denying the fact that all of us have said it 1 million times, 1,000,001 times. If you want Nigeria to be better, break it up and save lives. And may everybody keep the part of that Nigeria as for memory's sake. Keep it in your memory box. Anything short of that is a waste of time. So we hope that we will come together soon and discuss how we can go our separate ways. Even if it has to start with a new constitution, I won't mind. I'm saying that's something. It simply means that the criminals who put this together are aware that sooner or later, this whole thing is going to end. I actually prefer this soon, not later, but time will tell. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. I decided to spend this evening partly with you while we get ourselves ready for tomorrow, the big day, the Yoruba Union Summit Day 2. I have met a lot of people who came in today. See, I've got big guys. For the first time in the history of this studio, I actually have audience in the other room. And they are members of, the Yoruba Union team. I'm talking about a Yoruba Union community who have traveled from far and near. I've got people from the US. I've got people from Birmingham. I've got all my guys here, right? I've got people from all over the place. Essex. Those ones are not in this evening, okay? They are resting. Well, you see, I've got 3 great men here this evening, spending the night with me. Not with me, but this evening with us. So thank you so much. And then I am going to see you again. But I don't know when. That's going to probably be next week. But once in a while, I may just drop by. Okay, so thank you so much for spending your evening with me like them. If you joined us midway, I advise you probably watch this from the start. Ignore all the supposed jokes and all of that. I didn't even joke, did I? You know, forget all those laughs, all those things. Don't forget the messages there in this broadcast. It's important as you all go to bed this evening or this night. Thank you so much once again. I will see you when I see you. Good night from here.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary politico.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti